Yes, it's easy to stay calm when everything around you is calm and smooth and beautiful. But do you also stay calm if something doesn't go the way you want? Everything you are facing right now can be a big opportunity for you to grow if you let it. I had a realization and I want to share this today with you. I want to share with you today why I believe that the hard times are better for us than the easy times, or let's call it the good times. And with that, hello and welcome back to Unfold with me, your host Larissa. It's 7 a.m. and I just woke up. I was like, I want to share this today with you because it popped up in my mind. So I was like, yes, let's record it. Let's share why I believe that the hard times are better for us than the easy times or the good times. I think all of that comes because I lived 4 months in Bali, and because I wouldn't say it was easier for me to keep my peace there, but something was just different than here in Switzerland. So I was going to Bali first, starting with a yoga teacher training, and I was also deepening my practice with meditation. So I would say in Bali, everything was just more accessible. When I wanted to book a yoga class, I just had to drive 5 minutes. When I wanted to meditate, yes, you can do it everywhere, but I think spirituality was just more common and people were talking more about it in Bali than they do here. And with that, I had the feeling that for me it was even easier to be in this state of connecting with myself, of also talking to other people about this. And then when I got back, it was a pretty much big change, even though I knew that, yes, Switzerland's just different, and that's also okay. Every place is different, every group of people is different, everything is change, and there is also a beauty that lies within that. And still, it wasn't that easy for me. But now I want to make the jump why I believe that this time where I am now is exactly the right time, first of all, and why I believe that this time is even better, let's say, for me than the time in Bali. This is also what I learned from the many silent retreats I've already been to. It's easy to practice yoga, to practice meditation, or to stay calm and relaxed if you are in a situation where it allows you to do the things more easily. But the lesson of all of this, and to see if you really understood what you learned, if you can really stay calm in a situation, is when you go to an environment or when a situation happens where you get challenged. So what I believe that this time here in Switzerland wants to teach me is, okay, Larissa, you practiced meditation, you practiced yoga, you stayed in silence, you gained the wisdom and the strength within you. And now, how can you bring this into your life in Switzerland when people are not smiling at you, when the weather isn't that good, when you can't go outside all the time, when you can't hop on a scooter, drive 5 minutes and drop into a yoga class? Are you still sticking to your routine? Are you still waking up in the morning and do your meditation, even if it's not same as in Bali? Are you still practicing yoga and taking the time for yourself, even if you have to drive 30 minutes instead of 5 minutes? Are you still committed to the practice you learned, even when the situation is harder? Yes, it's easy to stay calm when everything around you is calm and smooth and beautiful. But do you also stay calm if something doesn't go the way you want? Do you also then keep the peace? Or do you fall back into your old habits, into your old behavior, and you maybe get more angry or you get frustrated and your whole day is done just because of this situation? How can you take the lessons you learned from this time where you learned to stay calm, when you learned to act out of love, where you reconnected with yourself, into the life you're living right now, into the situations you are facing right now? And this is where growth happens, and this is where you build strength, because life will not always go the way you want. The people will not always react the way you want. Only because I hope that everyone is smiling, it will not happen. But what I can do is I can stay in my presence. I can remember what I learned, and I can remember that everything I've learned is not connected to Bali, it's connected to me. It lies within me, and same as it does with you. Everything you learned is not really connected to this one place, this one situation. When you started to remember that, hey, I have this calm feeling inside of me, and I learned how to bring it into my life. It has not really something to do with the situation where you maybe learned it. It has something to do that this situation awakened this within you. And now it's up to you to practice that and to bring it into the present moment. And when you can do this, when you can bring the things you learned into the moments where it's harder, then you got it. Then you got it. Then you build the strength. And this strength will help you so much in your future. In situations where it will maybe get harder. And I do believe that life is preparing us for new situations. And what I started to do is I started to see this, the life here in Switzerland, the situation where I am at right now, as an opportunity. As an opportunity for me to grow, as a challenge to grow, and also as a challenge to go even more inward. Everything you are facing right now can be a big opportunity for you to grow if you let it. And that's the point. I want to repeat it again. It can only be an opportunity for you, or a good challenge for you, if you see it this way. If you let life do what life has to do, and if you stay with yourself and do your part. But yes, with that, let's put it into practice, into our daily life. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you for just being here, for following me on my path. And thank you that I can follow you on your path. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to rate the podcast, which would help me so much that the podcast can grow, and to leave a comment about your thoughts to this topic. And also don't forget to share it with a person you have in mind that has to listen to this episode. Sometimes we have no idea how much meaning something like this can have to someone else. So thank you again for listening. Have a good day or have a good night, and I'll see you on the next Wednesday. Bye!